Hi viewer, welcome. Thank you for finding my channel. This is Gemela del Toro Tarot. I do astrology and tarot, letting the events of the zodiac guide my readings. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. You're all in different points in your timelines. I hope you're all well. Thank you for returning, and hello if you're new. Uh, I rolled the dice and the dice rolled Gemini. So hi Gemini, let's talk about it. So for the next day or so, you'll be in the energy of processing your emotions through reason and intellect. You may seek out a caring companion to talk with in order to understand what you're feeling. Emotions are hard for the air signs. If we're going to swim in those waters, we may be inclined to want a spotter and a guide. Gemini is all about mental processes, intellect, learning, information, and the sharing of it. Since your mental processes at your foundation are sometimes blindingly fast, your wits can already seem so fast as to border on psychic. The moon here may be influencing your cerebral constitution to be more compassionate, empathetic, and receptive. At the same time, boosting your intuitive downloads. For some of you in the Gemini collective with strong moon, Cancer, Neptune, or Pisces placements, these sparks of knowing come from feeling as opposed to information, and you may be skeptical of them because of it. All the air signs are uncomfortable dwelling in those watery places, especially now since your ruler Mercury is currently retrograde in pragmatic Taurus. The flow of information and communication, both internal and external, is disrupted. You may feel like the intangible revelations, altogether unreliable, are all you got. So, I laid out the first light tarot, and if you hear noise in the background, my cat is an attention whore. And she ignores me all day, and as soon as I sit down at 2 in the morning to press record, now she's got zooms. So I apologize, but there's going to be cat noises back there for a little bit. So I dropped the first light tarot, and I got the card Activate, which is awakening and enlightenment. Then you got the portal card, which is movement between worlds, times, and relationships. Decide your path. This is a passageway. We dropped one of my favorite cards. It's the Fool card in this deck is the satellite Voyager, Voyager 1. And Voyager 1 was the first one that we sent up in the 70s. It's still going. It's past the outer portion of the solar system. It's 70 years old, and it's still transmitting. And it's one of my favorite satellites. I know that's a weird thing to say, you know. Wow, do you have favorite satellites? I do have favorite satellites. One of them is Voyager. So this is Fool energy. Since it was the first one to jump, it didn't know where it was going. It jumped into the void, and it's still kicking. So this is journey, progress, and in pathways. So this one is pathways. The one before that was passageways. This is really intense portal energy, and it's because we're still in the shadow of the eclipse energy for a few more days. So let's go to the fairies. Everything's pre-shuffled. I shuffle off camera because it's really loud. Is this too loud? Music too loud? I hope not. Okay. We're going to go to the fairies and get clarification for you, Gemini. Activate, awakening, and enlightenment. Oh, that was fast. No, I can't take it. Awakening and enlightenment. Activation. So something's coming online. And that came through in the other readings too. I wanted to address that very briefly. It might seem like it might seem odd that the same energies are flowing through all the different signs, even not just the collective reads, but it makes sense because even though you're all different signs, we're all still going through the same kind of timeline here. So the same themes are going to drop for multiple signs because it's going to affect everyone differently. Okay, so that's why portals dropped like 6 times in the past few readings. So activate, awaken, and enlighten. What is coming online? Something's coming online in the collective. Oh, see, holy crap. So this dropped when I first picked it up, and I thought, well, I haven't even shuffled yet, so I'm going to put it back. But it just fell out again now, so I'm going to take it. This is the fawn in the fairy deck. It is, oh gosh, this is so small. The, the more we are, hang on. The more we are true to our own nature, dang it. I'm going to have to pause it so I can read this in the light. It's wisdom and magic of the natural world. Oh, that could be in a reference to the amazing eclipse that we just had. I have to admit that a lot of the feedback online from people who were in the path of totality is a feeling of awe and inspiration and beauty and connection and just being present in the natural world to see this happen and feel it and be part of nature in a very tangible, visceral way. This might be saying, don't forget that you've got to connect with the ground and the sky and the wind and the rain, and you're part of the whole. They said, you try so hard to remove yourself from it, but you remove yourself from part of yourself when you try to do that. So this has activated a connection to nature that many of you probably haven't felt in a long time, if at all. So I think what this is saying in a very roundabout way is that, it was here. It says, the more we are true to our own nature, the more we have access to our magic. So maybe some in the collective have like really come online psychologically, mentally, emotionally, intuitively since the eclipse. That would be really cool. So nature is helping you reconnect. It's activating this awakening and enlightenment. So yeah. And I know this has to do with the eclipse because right next to it is the portal card. And look at that. I know. I know. So let's, fairies, please clarify the portal. Again, this is movement between worlds, times, and relationships. Choose your path, passageways. This might be some in the collective that are about to jump timelines, you know. If you're not sure where you're going or what that's all about, go to, when you're on YouTube, you can look up timeline shifting meditations. Most of them are just like tonal to tune the brain waves or whatever. Some of them have subliminal meditations underneath, and some of them are straight like somebody somebody has a guided meditation for an hour and you just go to sleep listening to it. So there's a lot to choose from. Try the timeline shifting, but if you don't want to shift, then try just like root chakra meditations. So portal, shifting between times, relationships, and worlds. Please clarify this portal, fairies. There's a shift happening, I think, in your collective since the eclipse. We got the Master Maker. This is moon energy. Yeah, it's like the magician. Traditional principles, skill, creative problem solving, practice. Practice is improve. Practice to improve. Ugh. Practice? Oh, something like that. This is your logical side, Gemini. This is the logical, down to earth, planner, doer. I felt like it's getting shoved through whether he likes it or not. Yeah, because it's these traditional principles. So it's moon energy in the fairy deck, the magician. But I feel very earthy, down to earth energy, very practical. This is like skills you can count on, and one of the skills that you've always been able to count on is your intellect. And what did I mention in the reading is that at this time, with the moon being prominent and your ruler Mercury being retrograde, it's going to feel like the information is off and you're kind of having to default to intuition. That's a very uncomfortable place. So here it's like you're still trying, it's like you're holding on to the sides of the portal so you don't go through. You know how, like, if you're trying to take a dog into the bath and he's clawing at the door frame and everything, that's what it feels like. It's like this portal is open. You're going through whether you like it or not, but you're still trying to hang on to this groundedness. And that's not a dig, that's just an observation. It's not anything, it's your nature. It's just giving you a heads up about it. Please clarify and elaborate on the Fool, Voyager, Journey, Progress, and Pathways. Oh, you got the RAR. All right. So to me, the RAR, it's described as wild energy and enthusiasm, a power up before you go. So with the RAR, it's like chariot energy, whereas the chariot is ready to go, but it hasn't gone yet. And whenever the RAR comes out, I hear like a jet engine that's zooming out, like getting ready to, hit light speed here. So yeah, and to be on the Fool, this is very kind of chaotic and enthusiastic, raring to go kind of energy, raring to go. Uh, uh, oh, what's the song that always comes with this card? Reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines thumping and lumping in time. That's what it is. Cake. That's what comes to mind when I see the RAR. Um, Now I'm gonna have that song in my head. The next card we've got on the bottom row, the first one to drop was the recent past. So let's elaborate on anything that may be playing into this from the recent past. Please clarify. Thank you. The Bright Mother. This is divine feminine energy, family, fertility, shelter, and intimacy. Um, Natural processes of daily life. This is Cancer energy for me. The Bright Mother. It's also Empress energy. But the fairies, they vibrate a little differently. So sometimes, like with the Master Maker, it's moon energy, but it's earth, and but yet it's the magician, and that's Aries. And so it's all kind of mixed up. So with the Bright Mother, it's earth energy, but I feel Cancer here because of the natural processes of daily life, and she's got the moon, crescent moon, right here behind her. I can't show it. She's naked. She's got a naked tushy with a tattoo on it. What? Hi. No. Oh my god. So in the recent past, there was interaction with a strong feminine. What? What? Now that it could be because the moon is in you right now. She's in you. She's there. And the moon is very soft and intuitive. It's the cycles and rhythms of nature, right underneath the fawn, right underneath nature. Incidentally, when activate I was reading them in columns. So activate and the recent past is going to be read together. What? Meaning what in the recent past has activated this awakening and enlightenment. And then we drop the fawn, which is um, nature, recover with nature. And then on the recent past, you got the bright mother, which is moon energy again, Cancer energy. And the moon was what was involved in the solar eclipse that opened up the very portal that you've got the the master maker on. This is they said to say some of the masculines in the Gemini collective are coming online with their divine feminines. Now, that can go two ways. It can either be they're coming into recognition with a person that is their feminine, or something's come online inside them where they are now tapping into their own nurturing energy. So there might be a situation where um, they're turning more towards the home and family. Okay? That this is divine feminine. So maybe there was a girl in the recent past for you Geminis that kind of was a catalyst to this awakening that then played out with the eclipse. I know, right? So the next card we got was the present. So what is clarify and elaborate the energies in the present playing into the portal here? I heard for you, Gemini, there is a window of opportunity for you to bring creative problem solving and your skills to a situation that needs your attention. Please clarify the present. That's too many. I saw him earlier, though, in my mind, so he might pop out later. The present, please. What's playing into the present? Please clarify the present energy. Oh, no. We got the Glanganer. So that means there is a sly, smooth talker in the midst. You got a Grima Wormtongue on you, Gemini. You got somebody who's whispering in your ear. It's flattery and lies, okay? Maybe you came to realize that. I heard there might not be anything you can do about it right now, but boy, you're ready. It's illusions and like blindness to the truth. You got to dig deeper underneath this. We've come a long way though, because it used to be where whenever the Glanganer was near, I would start stuttering even worse than I do now. Like there would be this is like Mercury retrograde energy also, because I used to get tongue tied. I used to forget that it was like a blockage in the downloads. So to me, that feels like Mercury retrograde energy. It's illusion and delusion. Sly, smooth talker. These are lies and gossip. So that definitely plays into Mercury retrograde. So I think in the present right now, with Mercury being retrograde, you feel like you can't trust what you hear. You're feeling like you can't trust what you hear, and I feel it's like some of you might see this opportunities opening up with the portal, an opportunity to be creative and really shine in your problem solving. But there's something about it that doesn't feel like it's real, like this is too good to be true. I don't deserve this, or I'm not gonna do well if I do this. This is all negative talk. What happened in Lord of the Rings when Grima Wormtongue whispered in the king's ear for 20 years? It sucked his life away. So all this negative self-talk is going to keep you so stagnant that you're just like going to lose your life force. Yeah, he's got to it's like your inner bully. You got to stand up to them. The next card, the last card is obstacles. What are some obstacles? Oh, Luafus the Wild. He came out, I think, for Taurus. This is again more. I want to get up and go. Wild energy. Take a risk. New approaches. Haste, impulsiveness. Go for it now. Spontaneity and ambition. Hmm. You might feel like you might feel like the timing is wrong. All this wild energy making you wanna do this, make this change, accept this intuition. But yeah, there's a worm in your ear. It could be a person in your energy. It could be a situation that's holding you back, but it's an illusion. It was set there to put you off, but it's fake. I don't know how else to explain it. Let's go on to the Easy Tarot and get some clarification. What is this natural? Okay, so again, it says the more we are true to our own nature, the more we have access to our magic. That feels like a trust your intuition, trust your gut kind of thing. If something feels sus, trust your instincts. So clarify the fawn on awakening and enlightenment, please. Oh, that's too many. Clarify the fawn, please, on awakening and enlightenment. The Page of Wands. This is new enterprise, new opportunity, enthusiasm, energy, vitality. This is Aries energy. This is kind of like Aries is pretty hard-headed, so try not to be too pig-headed on things. If something needs to be adjusted, pay attention to that. Please clarify the Master Maker, the Magician energy on the portal. Skill and creative problem solving, moving in between worlds. King of Wands. Oh, this is a lot of fire energy. Like I said, this is like something lit a fire under your ass. Like you want to really embrace this new opportunity that's coming. It's not just an opportunity, I heard. You want to embrace this new time frame, Like something may have closed out for you and there's something new starting. Or maybe you've intuited this great new idea that you want to implement, and this is like getting the energy to do that. King of Wands is fire energy. I give it to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the wanderer, the learner, and that falls right on top of problem solving, but moving in between worlds. Oh, it doesn't always. Okay, they're telling me it's for some in the collective. It's not necessarily very 5D woo woo ephemeral. This moving in between worlds, this portal, it could even be changing location, like it's two different places, so it feels like two different worlds. It could be changing jobs, it could be changing your status in life, like going from unemployed to employed or from employed to retired, things like that. It could be very, 3D. I don't see any pentacles here, but this King of Wands is very ambitious and active, so it could be something in that area, not just like in the psyche or in the subconscious. Please clarify the RAR on the Fool. Wild energy on Voyager, on Journey. Wild energy on a journey? Who's this? The Knight of Swords. That's coming in hot. Oh my god, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight. He's coming in with a purpose. He's coming in with I'm notoriously bad with the court cards. I really am. He's coming in with an offer. However, this might be fleeting. You might have a time frame on this because the Knight of Swords never stays. None of the knights stay. They come for a good time, not a long time, except the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles stays. But the Knight of Swords comes in hot, excited, energized. He's intelligent. He knows what he wants. I think it's Libra energy. Because it's the middle, so I give it to the middle child. So yeah, it would be Libra energy. So he's coming in true. And fast. Please clarify the Bright Mother, Divine Feminine on the recent past. What happened here? The Divine Feminine in the recent past? Did you, come online with your twin, Gemini? If that's the case, we might be talking to... Hold on. If this is feminine, then you might have just recently had a milestone in your... Oh, jeez. I don't know if I can say it. A milestone in your sexuality, perhaps? I mean, come on, she naked. She bare-ass naked, and the fairy next to her is tits out. This is erotic energy. This is, feminine in her power energy. So something like that happened in the recent past. Now, it could be that masculines have connected with their feminines. It could be that some masculines have connected with their inner feminine, and it could be that some feminines have just come online like, I'm a boss-ass bitch. Ladies can be pimps too, right? So please clarify the Bright Mother on the recent past. Bright Mother on the recent past, please. Dang. Why are you so chaotic? Why? I don't like it. I don't like how that dropped. Please clarify the... don't yell at me for it. Just pick one. Clarify the Bright Mother on the recent past, please. The Bright Mother on the recent past. Oh, the Devil. Dang. Okay, feminine energy has been bound to some kind of obligation. Not just obligation, it could be just any kind of restriction. Restriction she had no choice about. Well, that's not true. You have a choice. The Devil is a choice. She feels like she had no choice about it. Blind to the truth, because this Devil card has his helmet comes down over his eyes, so he can't even see that he's in the fire. This could be Oh gosh, this is heavy energy, and I don't know if I can say this. Okay, for some in the collective, there might have been some kind of restriction, obstruction, or test, or something that was very difficult in the fertility area. For others, they're coming out from under toxic relationship and coming into their feminine power. And for some, the blockage was connecting to that. Oh, okay. Gemini, remember what I was saying, that you function mostly intellectually and that emotions are really hard for you? I'm a quadruple Libra. I get it. I cannot process emotions very well. It has to make sense to me. So I think that's partly what you're coming through with this moon being in you. This is moon energy here with the bright mother, and the devil on top of it means there's restriction on it. So this could simply be, in the recent past, it's just you've been restricted in tapping into your soft side. That, I mean, it could even be as simple as that. You were restricted from tapping into your soft side. Glanking around the present, please. What does the sly smooth talker have to say? Dig deeper, because what he's whispering to you is false. You got the Two of Cups. This is doubt over a love offer. In the present. Oh, is that what you're going towards with the portal? You see an opportunity to jump, like Jesus. Jump, jump, obstacles, Knight of Swords, the Rar, the Fool, and the Glanketer with the Two of Cups. So, oh, a Devil Feminine also? Hang on, I'm actually going to take a moment to meditate on this. I'll be back. I paused at 3218, if that means anything to anyone. They were showing me so many different variations of these cards, and for the sake of being, thorough for the collective, I had to try to get a handle on everything they were showing me in order to cover all the bases so everybody gets their messages. In the recent past, with this feminine energy with the devil on it, it feels like some in the collective have feminines in the collective, not women, not just women. Men can be feminine too. There was a restriction on that feminine energy, on the expression of it. There could have been infertility issues. There could have been restrictions on your abundance. It could have been constraints in providing for the home. It could have been anything like that. Anything that would temper the feminine energy. I also heard that some in the collective have been dealing with a feminine who's in their devil energy, which means she could be dealing with addictions. She could be dealing with things that are not removing her, but things that are taking up too much of her energy. And it's actually a hindrance to this bright mother energy, this empress energy. Empress, divine feminine giving. So there could be something where she couldn't give as much as she wanted. But this feels, because this is Capricorn energy. Capricorn is very down to earth. It's very concerned with material accumulation. There could have been something that just she wasn't able to like solidify this feminine energy. Now that I wanted to take a minute to like get everything in order, now it's kind of drifting away from me. Oh, some masculines might be dealing with it might be a karmic feminine, but there's toxicity here. And that's like blocking her from being soft and receptive. Others in the collective may have put that blinder on themselves on purpose. So it's like, I have to put this aside for now, and I have to function in my masculine energy. That was a lot. I don't know why that particular placement's so important right now. Recent past, divine feminine with the devil. Okay. Now we have the Two of Cups on the Glankener. This was, this love offer. There was something fucking it up. Now in the present, this is, it's trying to come through, but it's coming through. It's behind this illusion. You think that this is false, this love offer. We're gonna keep going because I want to know if this is the same feminine and the devil energy or what. Oh, I didn't even say anything. Please clarify lurks the wild on obstacles. Haste and impulsiveness on obstacles. Go for it now, but there's obstacles. Please clarify this. Oh, dang. Excuse me. You can't. Well, yeah, it's the world. The world is a completion. The cycle of all cycles is over. That could be this portal energy. Like a new cycle is gonna start. Oh. Hang on. But the world is also an ending, you know? I heard I want to jump before I can't. I want to go for it before it's closed. Yeah, and that has portal energy on it. Somebody wants to make this jump before time is up. I know that's not the Wheel of Fortune, but the world is like the finality of it. It's the last of the major arcana. I feel like somebody wants to jump before the end. Or completion? Before it solidifies? Oh, they want to jump before the portal closes. Yeah, I feel like there's haste. Exactly, there's haste. Haste and impulsiveness. Take a risk. You want to take a risk and be spontaneous before you don't have the opportunity to do it. Is that what this Two of Cups is? That you want to jump towards? You feel like that there's opportunity here. There's all this energy to go and do it. There's passion and ambition. But there's something restrictive on the feminine. And you want to try to make this happen before it's too late. So let's go on to the Tarot Familiars. These are animals. And get some more clear. Let's see. Page of Wands on the Fawn, please. Wisdom and magic of the natural world on the Page of Wands, please. Fawn is always difficult for me to interpret because it feels like they're just telling you, go touch grass. Go look at the sky. Go breathe air. You know, it's like, ugh, rude. Please clarify Page of Wands on the nature on activate. Awaken enlightenment to our inner magic. Okay. Please clarify the Page of Swords on the awakening of our magic. This is also manifestation ability. So, Page of Wands on inner magic awakening. I know, right? Try your best, though. Page of Wands on enlightenment. Page of Wands on the phone, please. Thank you. We've got the devil. Holy shit. It's just restriction. I think this is for you masculines, I think this is what I was talking about earlier, how you just cannot trust anything that comes to you that's not coming in tangible information that you can check and double check and vet and scrutinize is sus. And right now with Mercury retrograde, you know, the communication disruptions, you're just going on your gut. And I feel like that's restrictive for you because you don't know how to function in those waters. And I don't blame you because they're foreign to me too. So you're putting your own like restrictions on this. Like you're not trusting it. You are your own Glankener. You're whispering in your own ear. You know? What else with this, please? Please clarify the king. Dang. No, I'm not taking two. Clarify the King of Wands on the Magician on the portal. I heard you brought this about. You manifested this. Why are you restricting yourself? Thank you. This is the Eight of Wands. So this is defense. You're on the defensive about this. The Eight of Wands is someone standing in a doorway with one wand facing off with 7 other wands that are trying to beat the shit out of him. But I can't ever tell if he's trying to come or go. Is he coming in to the situation and having to defend his presence there? Or is he trying to leave the situation and he's trying to fend off people who are trying to prevent him from doing that? Either way, he's coming through a doorway, and a doorway, what is it but a portal? King of Wands is trying to come through. So Gemini, you might have fire in your birth chart. Or for the feminines, this might be a King of Wands trying to come through with this Two of Cups offer, but you're restricting your availability to that. It's like you're protecting your own femininity from this. But he has devil energy on him too. And it's kind of like pulling back on his drive and desire to come forward. But you're going to have to clarify that with this Knight of Swords because all of this freaking energy here, and then there's restrictions on it. This is crazy. Please clarify the Knight of Swords on the RAR. Oh, look at all this dynamic, get out of my way energy. On the Fool? Come on. Clarify the Knight of Swords on the RAR on the Fool. Knight of Swords on the RAR. I don't know why, but they're playing Sea of Love by the Honey Drippers. Do you remember when we met? Oh, that's the day I knew you were my pet. I wanna tell you just how much I love you. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, this is waiting on an investment. This is like, this is waiting on the fruit of your labors. I feel like the Knight is bringing it with him, though. I don't think he's waiting on anything. I think he's bringing that with him so that it can, you know, he's at least there when it what's the word, come to fruition. He's bringing it with him. Some in the collective do have to wait, though, but they're not waiting long because look at all this energy. It's like, fuck that. Like, we ball. Let's do this. They're doing it in spite of having to wait. There's some financial stuff, some, you know, 3D manifesting kind of things, work related, productivity related, money related, that's still brewing, but I don't think that's going to hold him back. I think he's coming anyways. Please clarify the devil on the bright mother, on the feminine in the recent past. What's the devil energy on the feminine in the recent past, please? Devil energy on the feminine in the recent past, please. For Gemini. The Gemini collective. Oh, that's too many. Yeah, that's moon energy. And with this restriction, I think some of you were just, your intuition was blocked in the recent past, but now it's opened up because of the portal, because of the eclipse and the moon being in you. Please clarify the devil on, thank you. 10 of Pentacles. That's what her restriction was. She was getting her money right. 10 of Pentacles is ultimate material fulfillment. It's legacy. It's you not having to worry. It's, you know, a stocked house. The bills are paid. The pets are healthy. The kids have college funds. It's stuff like that. So I think that's what the restriction was on this feminine, is that she's busy. More Capricorn energy. This is just, you know, busy with work. You know, trying not to get distracted by emotional things. This is a feminine who's distracted right now with just worldly things. They're important things for sure, but they're binding her right now to something else. So this 2 of Cups on this move talker in the present. Who is this? With this 2 of Cups, who is this? The Magician. Underneath the Master Maker, the Magician. Take care, because I heard that some people are trying to manifest a 2 of Cups offer off of something that's false. Okay? It was flattery and illusion, and this masculine is trying to manifest something with a feminine that's not available. Okay? Please clarify the world on the what's the wild. Again, haste and impulsiveness on obstacles. The world, please. Thank you. 3 of Swords. Yeah. I heard don't jump too quick with this feminine because it's just going to lead to heartbreak. Okay. What else? I heard if you don't take advantage of the intuitive downloads that are coming in, then the cycle's gonna close, and it's like you're gonna miss out on something, and it's gonna cause a lot of pain. Listen to your intuition. Hang on, they showed me something. That's the Glankener. Did Yeah, the fact that I can't hang on to this stuff. I always get blocked when he comes out. That might be happening to you, Gemini, in the collective. There's this illusion, this person that's filling your head with illusions. It really has devil energy on it, too. It's blocking you. It's blocking this manifestation of this Two of Cups. If you keep listening to it and you don't jump before the cycle closes, it's going to end in heartbreak. What else do we want to get? They're kind of telling me to get some love quotes, but I'm wondering if I should do the theme deck instead. I'll do the theme deck and see how I feel afterwards. Excuse me. My candle dries out my sinuses. Alright, for the Gemini Collective, can we please get some uplifting, humorous, insightful messages? I don't care how many you drop, I will take them. This is a homemade deck. I made this. All my drawings. I'm a terrible artist. I already dropped the oyster, which something big is cooking. Oh, the red string. This is a twin flame. Faded love. Remember you are water. Cry, feel, cleanse, flow, and let go. Tap into that moon energy and the wheel. There it is. There's the wheel. What goes around comes around. Okay, so your fear is that you might miss this opportunity, but it could come around again. Now remember, you might have to wait for that because the feminine's not available yet. And then here we have the oyster, which is a gift from the divine is being prepared for you, but in divine timing. And then here's the wheel. We'll go, the wheel is timing. So this is a twin flame. Okay, so then maybe I will get some love quotes for this. Drop me a couple more, please. This faded love, soulmates, a divine bond, unbreakable. This is not a karmic, toxic situation. This is a honest to goodness twin flame. Archangel Gabriel. Annunciation. Clarity of divine purpose. Intercession. Miracles. A provider. Direction, companion, escort through the underworld, visions, dictation of divine will. It means strength of God. See, that's my card. I drew that. So there is going to be, it's going to be like an announcement of what's sticking out to me is intercession, which means that the angels are going to intercede on your behalf. Miracles, divine purpose, companion, escort through the underworld. This could be somebody helping you trying to figure out your feelings. And just give me a couple more. I don't mind. Oh, that's too many. But yeah, this is some timing. She's not available yet. She's still bound to some Ten of Pentacles business. But she is the one offering the Two of Cups. It's not an illusion. There we go. Ooh, fortune cookie. Useful advice, encouragement, and small talk. And the last one we have is protection. It says salt. So protect yourself. You know how to do salt circles? Put salt around your house and everything. Take a salt bath. I feel like there's a ton of negative energy that's on you. And it could be from your own, negative self-talk. It could be discouragement because the timing isn't right, but you're ready to jump. It could be this devil energy that you're feeling. Yeah, just do a salt cleanse, do meditations, do the salt around your house. You can even clean with salt. You can just clean the tub or whatever when you sprinkle in the comet and sprinkle in some salt, and that'll clean the bad vibes out of that. Yeah. Is that it? Fortune cookie, useful advice, encouragement. I feel like this is you, and if I'm speaking to the masculines in Gemini, I feel like this is you and your twin connecting. Just for like small. Oh, it's small luck, not small talk. Useful advice, encouragement, and small luck. Oh, okay. Someone's gonna catch a break. That's good. Some useful advice is gonna come in. All right. Nope, that's it. They're done with this. Oh, one more? Okay. Thank you. Soothe. Yeah. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the situation, too. Be kind to each other. So to sum up, Gemini, the excuse me. In the recent past and present, like within the last, I don't know, maybe month or so, there's been some realizations that there's a cycle that needs to end. And you want to jump joyfully towards a love offer, okay? But from what I see here, the feminine in this is not available just yet. She is, however, awakened to the connection. She sees you, she knows you, she feels you, but there's not much she can do about it right now. She's not working towards anyone else, but she is working to just stabilize herself before considering this offer. Now, you might be afraid that timing is off and that it's not the right time to come towards her. It isn't, but you don't have to remove yourself completely. Just be patient. Know that timing is coming. You've got the oyster, which means that the pearl is forming. This is not a lost cause. But if you give up on it because you can't jump right now, then it will lead to heartbreak. So I'm going to end this here. I hope that was useful. I hope it resonated, Gemini. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Donation information is in the description, and I will be back tomorrow with something new. Thanks. Bye.